Twinkle, twinkle, little troll, I pity the snake, raccoon, and the mole. Hey, over here, you have nothing to fear. I am the brightest of the seers, but I don't sell socks, and you shouldn't cook rocks. My lord, they tried to string up my ancestors with their joystick cords. They've committed capitalistic murder by assuring there's nothing I can afford. Not a Toyota, a motorcycle, or a Ford. A king without a piece on the board. They've sacrificed many of the pawns. They've burned their bishop's cross on my lawn. Sir Nico, thank you for the fuel. Look at those little dots on the screen, so minuscule. Little stringy-haired Hercules. Couldn't separate a molecule. Can't fly, no Kamehameha. They've recently come down from the Himalayas. There are thousands that have seen my face. They've died to their disgrace. Millions of them have come to me and rebuked the colonial race. They're my angels, and they ride in my place. 144 to 300, hundreds of millions of wolves in their face, until I give the order for them to destroy the enemies in my space. Affidavit for my little Davids and the fire they chuck with haste. Though they face the giants, they haven't left home base. Little mockingjays, their beaks likened to mace. The truth trumps the blood like the diamond to the ace. Grab my spade, call blade, and grab that wooden crate. We will meet with Dracula and pluck a few ripe dates. The LGBTQ might want a few of the fruits, after the pain they've suffered by those Nazi in their boots. Put those little chickens in a tiny coop. I hope the grace finds its place before the alphabet makes noodle soup. A book of idols' faces so heavily laced. Souls trapped and displaced. Demons bound by vines growing all the way into space. Heavenly places filled with copy and paste. Clones climbing the stalks looking for a banana manna crepes. I have been patient with these genetically mutated apes, crushing the young of everyone like freshly ripe grapes, vanilla triple layer cakes. Look how beautifully the chef bakes, astonishing the amount of frosting it takes. Is it not the most delicious thing the universe can make? Now eat the entire thing, and let me know if that's still the song you sing. Once you're sick and need nourishment, I'm sure they will be happy to give you some of that soup if you repent. It's hard feeding from the trees you tried to stomp in the cement. Strong indeed, for they survived. And it would seem my people also thrived. I have a message for the coons, the Stockholm house niggas and cartoons, the type of nigga that take a child's spoon if it doesn't look like masses looms. I hope you enjoy the attic and the little room. They will be thy comforter at the time of thy doom. For all the ones who let the darkness win, I will give thee half a times to understand the nature of thy sin. And if thine instincts fail me again, let the games begin. I don't care if you come from my city. I wouldn't have the slightest of pity. You may think that's petty, but before Hitler spawns again, I'll be ready. I wouldn't care if you were from down the street. It has been a few days since I used my brass feet. Some prisons I reinforce, some I unlock. Do not awe and shock. When it comes to the racists, I am ready to spin the block. If you water evil, it will grow into a tree. The vines will grow thorns until they choke thee. Barbed wire trapping the barbecue. That library book is relentlessly overdue. Right on cue. An empty pool full of beef stew. The pork is still on the grill. For Jehohanan's last supper, this shall be their final meal. A fantasy ground into meal. The remnants of their descendants will never leave my will. A museum on display forever smoking on top of its hill.